Hello everyone, and we're live with the ET Legacy Spring League. It's going to be Great Shot versus eXile as we get things kicked off here on Supply. Still waiting on one more player from Great Shot to connect. So it looks like we've entered right in the map pick phase. Looks like eXile will be picking Supply. Let's see if we can't get logged into the shoutcast as well. Give me one moment here. We're in. Also, looks like Timmy's ETTV Slave will be rebroadcasting this match, so if you want to tune in and in-game and with your own perspective, see the different viewpoints of the players at your leisure, feel free to connect to that and listen to this as a companion. That would be gamestv.org, eXile versus Great Shot. And it looks like, by my estimation, we're waiting for Mouse, the legend himself, to connect. And great to see Sunny still playing. Been playing with this team since about 2011-2012 time frame. Organizing an upcoming LAN event featuring this team. So it'll be good to see what kind of form they're in before that event starts. Big shout out to Cinnavin, big tuna angler. It looks like Vico going to be going in with this Bremen pick. So we've got Supply and Bremen landed on this series so far. Team swap coming in. Looks like eXile is going to be opening things up with the attack.
Ja, danke.
Exciting to see Lamptey and Cooper be playing for this team as well. Great power coming in from the Netherlands to support their Belgian brothers here. Cooper, arguably one of the best rifles in this game. Unless Taker J has anything to say about it. And it looks like the readies are coming in from the Allied side here. Still waiting on one more player. Oh, there he is. Mouse has entered the server. V56 tag. Going a bit of a legacy mode here for ET Legacy. Gonna be very excited to see how he wants to play this one out. You can never really count Mouse out as inactive. I mean, he always puts on a show when he comes back to play, and I don't expect that to be any different here. As the readies are coming in quite quickly, it looks like eXile ready to attack. Ready's coming in a bit slower here for the Axis side. Maybe establishing some positioning, maybe establishing some tags. Going to be an interesting dynamic here too, with Cheery and Mouse playing against each other. here. We'll be boasting some new settings as well. And I do like to see the Cinch not afraid to tell them, hey, we're going to be starting off with the Panzer, and it's going to be me on it, as per usual. I mean, we've seen Cinch in the last 5 games we casted him on get some good multi-kills with the Panzer in the opening here, so we'll see if he can unlock something for Exile on this first push, take advantage of that man disadvantage that the Axis team is going to have while they're committing a resource to build that command post. Not only that, we're going to have slower charge times, field ops, rifles are going to be less effective until that command post is built, so really is a great moment to take an opportunity of as we get things kicked off here. Match will begin in 10 seconds. And hoping to see some good objective play come out of Exile here, being led by Sunny.
Destroy the entrances. Capture the forward bunker.
Eyes on Cinch here as he goes for a more patented approach, going for the low shot, takes the shot in, and he finds the pick on the Kevin. Nice pick, going to be traded right back by Kupra. Goes in, and Sunny does find the give onto that medic. 8 seconds left until the respawn. Sunny going to find himself full for the Gib. Long time required. Flame tries to make his way into the bunker, gets in, but going to be taken out there by Mouse. Mouse going to fall to the landmine. Sweet Cheery taking on this fight with Lamchi. Nice peek on the Vico there. Finds the give on the Vico. 20 seconds. That's a huge pick to get there. Well played by Cheery as he's looking to get this plant going through the tunnels. It's now or never. Nice peek there on the Cooper, but it's not going to be enough. And his team not really there to support him either as he comes out the other side of that tunnel. It looks like the rest of Exile still pushed a bit back. Bazooka coming out again, finding the pick on the Mouse this time, and that's going to be a full spawn. Mouse taking the give from that Panzer. So he makes his way in towards main, focusing on those back barrels. Refocus on the Vico, going to be fallen. As Tony comes in for the follow-up. Also taken out by Vico. It's Sweet Cheery here, waiting perhaps for a respawn angle. No, gets spotted out. Good shooting there by Lamchi. We'll find the kill. We still do have this Panzer on Cinch. Vico going to be able to pick him up with the pick out there. Cinch is revivable. But going to be a missed opportunity here with that Panzer. Curious if he's going to hold on to it. Looks like he will. Dead even spawn times. And Cinch going to find himself full from that nice rifle grenade coming out from Kupra. Kupra putting on a slaughterhouse here, finding 3 so far. This one alone, that comes through. It's going to be Sunny sitting in this corner here, definitely spotted. Going to be taken out by Kupra again on the respawn, and at this point, we really do got to get eyes on Kupra. He's going absolutely monster mode. He is finally taken out, though. He's trying to find his way into this bunker, going to be taken out by another rifle coming in from Kupra. Cinch falls. And it still holds on to this Panzer. 7 seconds left on the Axis respawn, and they're going to be putting some pressure on. Cinch avoids the grenade this time. And it's going to be the Browning this time around. Gets immediately destroyed by Mouse from that corner. Nice shooting there by Toxin. Not able to find the Gib onto the Engineer, though. There's going to be room for more landmines to go down. Potentially this spawn. Respawn comes in from the Allied side. 16 seconds left on both teams. As Lamchi's going to take a fall. Get eyes on the planer here as he moves in towards the main gate. He'll be eyeing up Mouse. Nice shooting there by Plane, able to find the kill, but not in time to get him full. 2 kills going the way of Exile this time around. Kupra and Vico fall on 2 very strong members of your team that down. Kupra on the revive. And what does Kupra have to say about this? Nice shooting on the Cheery, but he's going to fall. Nice little snap by Cheery there, getting a weak traded right back by Kevin. Push out and apply that pressure. Plane with the aggression, picking up 2 big kills. Revive on the Plane. And let's see what he has in mind here. Going to be playing a bit back. 7 seconds left on the respawn. A nice little headshot there on the corner. Kupra picks up 2 with the rifle. And Plane makes his way down. Like Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan there, separated by a grenade instead of a laser force field. Only gonna fall to Mouse, and a nice pick by Plane there with the pistol, but gonna fall to Aaron. Respawn coming in for Exile. And a nice Panzer again, finding a kill on the Mouse. Mouse is full yet again. Good opportunity to move in here for the Allies, but Plane gonna get caught on a decision there. Ball's going for that revive. Tony pushing in through this stairway. It's taken out. Plane remains, or rather, Cinch remains on this soldier class. 2 up for V56. Respawn comes through. And another pick. That's actually quite an enormous pick. I mean, Cooper's been a monster up there, and now he's out for a full cycle. Allied team respawning fresh here. I don't know if I like the decision to hold on to this soldier class here by Cinch. It could have been a good opportunity to make a big push towards the main bunker. Vico going to be picking up an ever important big kill, but Cinch, again, proving us wrong. Finds the kill on the Vico. Trade back. 5 seconds left on the respawn, and Tony's in. Needs some backup from his team here, as Aaron's going to be able to pick up the kill. And these openings are being created, but they're not being taken advantage. Nice little swap to the Panzer there. Panzer goes out, and Vico not expecting it. That's a full spawn for Vico, who's been such a menace down at main there. So they're looking for a Gib on a player that's already Gib as he moves in. Going to be looking for these stairs. And this could be it. They're going for the flag cap here. Need to get past Lampshade, but the plant's going to be going down.
Dynamite planted.
Nice plant there by Tony and Cherry. Sunny here already with the Kobe roll, but maybe a little bit preemptive. Like we're going to be going for the defuse here. Mouse covering. They're able to find it. And that has got to be disheartening if you're the Allies right now. A bit of a split priority play there. Half the flag, half the plant, and getting neither at the end of the day. Mouse with nice 2 quick picks. We have a bit of a bold pick here. In supply, always so risky because once that main gate's blown, there is an opportunity for the attacking team to get a lot of momentum and get a lot done. But you can never really bank on having such a solid first hold here. Spawn times kind of playing to the Axis team's advantage, as we just saw. Able to get the respawn in, able to clean up house while the Allies were still on a full respawn. So there's really little room for error if you're playing on the Allied side. There's no opportunity to respawn and go defend the plant. So he makes his way through tunnels this time around, trying to find this revive onto his teammate. He's going to be able to do it. 7 seconds left on the Axis respawn, and it's important here not to move in too quickly. Look for the fools. Play some precise, calculated ET. Look for what you need to get done. And the effectiveness of that Panzer is waning there. Cinch whiffing a shot. 2 revives going to have to come in for the Allied side here, but they're at low capacity HP. Lots of revives coming in there by Toxin, actually. Cinch remains up. Thinks he can make something happen here with the Panzer. Nice shooting coming out there. Trips the landmine and very careful not to pop it. Panzer comes out and nice pick going on to Vico again. Revives coming in for the Axis side. As that truck moves in, it's only going to make things easier for the Axis team in theory here. He's going to be able to push in hard. 2 dead on the Axis side. Cooper needs a revive. Axis team starting to crumble. They got to stay firm here. Get the plant, get the cap, whatever it takes. It looks like they're going to try to hold on to this position. Like to see that, but Cinch should be taken out on that truck, being seen from both sides of the aisle. Cooper picks up 2 with that rifle grenade in that corner. And an amazing cold coming in here from greejtsjot. And just look at how aggressive these landmines are. This is exactly what we're talking about. When you have spawn times like this that favor your team so much, and you're able to put this much pressure on the eyes, it makes it so difficult to even get near that bunker to try to get a plant or try to get a cap. Plane going to be taken out from the heavens as Cooper fires high. Revive on the plane, though, and he's going to be looking to get some revenge here. No needle out. Bit of a trade in vision here as he takes shot from multiple angles. Kevin going to be able to find the kill. Nice rifle grenade coming in by Tony. They get revive on the plane. The planer going to be taking heavy fire. Yet again, 4 seconds left on the respawn. He pushes for it, tries to get anything he can done there. Reset in for both teams. As Vico gets those menacing landmines back down there. That is so annoying if you are one of the cave players trying to deal with that mess. Nice give there on the Vico, though. Maybe a bit too greedy with the plants. This Toxin takes the brunt of the fire. Up main here. Cheery up the cave area, taking some damage. And a nice spotting there by Sunny, able to find that pick on the Kevin. And it's starting to look like a shutout. At this point in the game, when you're the allies, you have to be getting pretty demoralized. I mean, Miles just picking up 3 kills right there. So on a 7 seconds left of respawn timer for the allies. I mean, even if you do get the bunker, even if you do get the flag at this point, what more can you get done besides some moral victories trying to get the command post or the main gate or the crane built? 5 minutes is not a lot of time to do anything. Nice press when coming out there by Tony. Rifle picking up a second with the rifle. Dies to the landmine. He sinks there with a really nice position on the Kevin there. Gets some good damage onto that field op. Does not find the give though. That is a good reviving medic up there in perfect position to get his job done. But at the end of the day, Sinch is going to rave scream as Iran finds the trade kill. 13 seconds left on the Axis respawn as the allies do make their way in towards main. Gets shut down though. It's going to be planar with the Panzer this time around. I'm assuming it's a Panzer. Could be something else. Let's go out and what a nice exchange of grenades there. Gavin going to be shutting down the threat before it even comes to fruition. That's some good risk management there, calculated. Plane going to hold on to the Panzer in this case. Goes up towards the top. Spotted out. Plane just patiently waiting for the spawn time here. Bit of a risky peek. Takes the shot and it's not going to find anyone. Cooper is just such a monster in this position here. I think Cooper and Vico are the key people to take out. And you say that, then you got Mouse right there protecting main right in the corner. And just look at this aggression coming out. No opportunity for those landmines up near and dear, but still, Cooper finding another with the rifle grenade takes out plane. He's just so deadly with these brief windows of times that he finds the peak. I mean, let's get eyes on Mouse here. When was the last time we got to spectate him in one of these matches? Playing this position that he's so used to, now with the added advantage of having the truck for cover. Playing, maybe going for some sort of Kobe play here. He has a uniform. He made it into the corner. But he's going to be taken out by Cupra yet again. Nice shooting there by Plane, able to find the kill right back on the Cupra. 6 seconds left on the Axis respawn, and allies do have a lot up at this point. Hopefully they get the flag touch and get some taste of success here to motivate them going into the next round. We could very well see a double full hold. Only the last man standing on the ally side gets the revive. Nope. That's his teammate getting revived there. Mouse gets revived. Fury picking up 3 kills right there. eXile looking pretty strong moving into this, but there's the fresh respawn coming in for the Axis side. Rifle grenade goes out into the cave. Not going to connect. We're taking some damage there. Going to be taken out by Tony's rifle grenade. Aaron with the quick revive yet again. But he's just been playing that role so effectively. Really just acting as the keystone for this whole team here. Facilitating the plays that we're seeing. I gotta say though, Cooper just putting out an obnoxious amount of pressure. Exchange of the rifles. Tony picks up 2. Gonna be taken out by Kevin there at the last second. Aaron is a revivable. Lampshade gonna be pushing up quite deep here for a 17-second respawn time. We're gonna be taken out by Sunny. Cooper out full as well. Airstrike comes out from Kevin. Sunny tries to cross as quickly as he can, but he's gonna be taken out. Tony picks up another 2 with just the rifle. to be a full hold here on the first stage. Not the result you're looking for as the allied team. 15 seconds on the clock. It's a V5 8-6 coming out from Sunny. Put a point on the board there for greejtsjot. We've seen Cooper being so menacing with that rifle, but it's going to be actually Kevin taking the lead in damage for his team. Tony looking very strong for the allies, though. Getting that much damage on the allied side is not an easy task. And yet we see that he's been able to do that.
Prepare to fight. Need a medic.
Let's see what we can get done for V5-6 here as they're attacking. Looks it's going to be Aaron moving off that reviving medic roll onto the soldier class to open things up for his team. Again, looking for that same kind of advantage. Axis team, no charge for the rifle, no charge for the field ops. Down a man building the command post, and it's going to be Plane being taken out early by Sunny's grenade. It's a 4v6 right now. Allies have everything they need to move in, but it's going to be Toxin picking up 2 kills of his own. Respawn coming in for the Axis team, and Aaron just playing this in a risk-adverse way. Going to be trying to find the fools as the taps come through. Finds the damage onto Cinch, finds the kill and the give. That's going to be the reviving medic down. This puts Cheery at risk. It's going to have to cause the rest of the Axis team to kind of reorganize and reapproach how they're going to defend this, giving the allied team an opportunity to go and attack. Cooper moves in with the rifle. Could be taken out immediately, though, and there needs to be some follow-up in there as Mouse falls down at main. It could be Vico coming in from the tunnel, also taken out as Sunny finds the opportunity to put down some landmines. Respawn comes through again with the Panzer. Aaron going to be looking for it. 24 seconds on the clock as Sunny falls. Revive onto Sunny, however. Now it's going to be able to find one with the Thompson there. And Vico remains up in this bunker here. Cherry going to fall. Dynamite does go down. But it's going to be too much. Peeked from both angles. 10 seconds left on the allied. Respawn revive coming in from Mouse, though. Huge. Cooper's up. He could finish this plant. Mouse with the coverage. Gonna be taken out by Toxin, and they get the plant done. Sunny on it immediately. Aaron finding one with the bazooka, but it's not the engineer. Sunny's on the defuse right now, and he's able to find it. Well played there by Sunny. And big pushes coming in from the allied side. I mean, that is the name of the game. Get into the bunker in the first place. Figure out the rest from there. Aaron with a nice Panzer strike yet again, finding that pick. Reset comes in for the allies, but they have a good advantage here. Toxin down for 9 more seconds. May be able to do something with that. Let's find out. Aaron remaining up with this Panzer. Cooper going to be finding one with the rifle grenade. Vico picks up a kill. Mouse picks up a kill. Respawn comes in for the Axis team. And Axis team looking pretty good in their defense so far. Cooper able to find that kill on the plane, though. While he was going for that revive, is going to be a critical mistake. Probably no. Cinch comes in and cleans it up. Able to find those very important revives. Landmines being an issue for V5-6 as well, but we are seeing more plan attempts come in here. Vico able to get this dynamite down. 6 seconds left on the Axis respawn, and this could be a tall order to find this defuse. Nope, Tony gonna go for it immediately. Nobody there to cover it. Tony able to find it, but that is a rifle grenade out of position, and Mouse able to find a kill onto Tony there. Cooper moves right in to find some damage on the Sunny. Sunny ultimately finds the kill, though, but it's Mouse right around the corner. Kevin up top, and V5-6 just getting so much pressure into this bunker. They might be able to cap it here. Plane gonna be taken out by Aaron's pistol. Sunny with the trade back, but it's gonna be Tony, the last man standing. Dynamite goes down for V5-6. Sunny moving in to try to find this defuse. Finds the kill, but the Panzer comes out. Aaron gonna find the give with that Panzer. It's gonna be up to Tony to defuse this if there is a window to do it at all. 10 seconds left on the Dynamite, and he's gonna be able to do it, it seems.
Dynamite diffused.
Not as clean as greejtsjot held them, but so far, eXile holding on for dear life. Lane picking up 3 huge kills right there. Aaron, what a beautiful setup. No seconds wasted with this team. I mean, look at this. We saw him with his Panzer earlier. Finds that kill onto Cheery, but that was right when they respawned. He's not wasting any time with the setups or spawn cycles. He's just been so efficient with that Panzer. Revive does come through onto Cheery, however, as the numbers of B562 dwindle, and eXile is starting to look a lot more comfortable on their defense here. I mean, we're going from seeing plants almost every spawn to not being able to get into the bunker at this point. So perhaps a bit too early to catch eXile out or count them out, as a third of this map ticks away. Still at this flag stage. And this is exactly the kind of result you hope to see, too, when two great teams come to play against each other. Is you almost expect to see the double full hold. His mouse picks up some disgusting headshots there on this spawn. And look at that, just still with the precision. What a monster. I mean, let's face it, we all grew up watching this man's frag videos, and to see him still delivering with that kind of precision is great to see. Toxin makes a quick rotate back up to find this revive onto his field op. 10 seconds left on the respawn, and Kupra looking for this flag cap. 4 seconds left till the allies respawn. Gonna be a nice recap coming in there, but to no avail. Allies able to get it done. greijtsjot, 9 minutes on the clock. A pretty perfect time to start from this position. And you can tell how close that capture really was. We don't see the allies spawning in with any covert op or anything like that. It's just down to the wire right there. Lantry gonna bust out the scene up through top. It's going to be a playthrough caves here. Try to draw some attention away from the command post as Cheery picks up 2 with the MP40, 1 with the artillery support. And she pushes out towards it. Doesn't spot all these landmines, though. It's going to be a quick takeout there. Big shutdown at the cave, and this is going to afford them the opportunity to go refocus their efforts here as the allied team respawns. It's going to be a big command. Oh, it's good. Looks like it's going to be another cave push. At least it's trying to sneak the engineer down towards cave. No cross yet for the allies. Probably waiting out that artillery, but yeah, focus towards main from the cave area, it seems. Aaron triumphs over Tony there as resets do come through for the allied side. Revive on the planer. Lane able to pick up that very important kill on the Lampy there. Focuses his efforts back onto the command post. I'm just watching this cross.
Come on, folks.
7 minutes left on the clock as the allies do have control of the command post now. It's going to be the battle for East and Main. Amazing shooting there by Mouse. Able to find the kill on the Cinch, but even more impressive, Revive does come through for eXile there as Mouse will take the full. Heavy attention towards West here coming out from the Axis team. Toxin going for a big flank as the Dynamite does go down at main. Going to try to ruin the defenses of this Dynamite as he finds some nice shots there on the both Kupra and Mouse. Nobody on the Dynamite yet though as Sunny makes his way up to hold off these defenses. Looks like they're going to be focusing more effort towards east, which is already blown. A little bit of a disorganization coming out there from eXile, I think. No coordination for that play.
For effect, they have destroyed the depot gate.
Good teamwork there by Cinch and Sunny.
Dynamite planted.
So Mouse will be making his way towards the east. A bit of a deeper landmine than I'm used to seeing. They're going to be taken out by the support fire anyway, as going for a bit of a boost here is proving problematic. I mean, Sunny just shooting them down as they try to cross. Truck in the main gate. Gonna want to get that land and get a engineer up to build those controls, and we'll see what level of degree they're willing to split off to accomplish that. And if he rushes onto the truck for now, and he's gonna be the driver for the short term, since he's gonna be able to pick up those ever important kills to stop it. Yeah, I expect to see a lot of commitment to West coming out from eXile right now. They're not quite. They're being locked into their base. Lyko makes his way up, and we've seen him so effective on this engineer role in the past. Immediately on the crane control build. Gold in position. It could be taken out by Sunny's Panzer and Gibbed. Clutch play coming in from Sunny at the last second there. Cooper going to be able to try to finish this build, though he should be able to do it. It's just a tap away. Moves on it. Gets the construction done. Crane loaded. Clutch play, but not clutch enough. Takes about a minute to move this truck into position from where it is right now, so Allies in a very strong position as Mouse gets a nice revive there onto his teammate. Gonna be another Panzer shot coming out from air, not able to find anyone. Lyko sees his window to go and tap this tank, and I love to see that control, that gut reaction to just go jump on the truck before you handle your business. Make sure it's actually clear to move it. Make sure that you're going to get it moving for the long term here. As the truck rounds the first corner of its journey, we're going to be picking up 3 right there, all with the spam kills. Kevin picks up one of his own, and Team eXile just locked into their base at this point in time. A dangerous spot to be when you have Aaron looming with that Panzer. And it looks like it's going to be a bit of a classic play here. Nice shot there coming out from Aaron, able to find the kill on to Singe. Playing with the idea to get the Gib on him, but not successful in that endeavor. As Lyko continues to move this truck with Mouse back into its journey. Back out of Germany. And that starts things off with a clean 2-0 for greejtsjot. Let's get a look at the stats. Kupra pulls way ahead of the damage for his team there with the 9.6, but Tony with the 9.7 on his. Next map's going to be Bremen, and this is always an exciting one. Now, I'm not ready to count eXile out quite yet because we've seen how well this team can play. We've seen them make some pretty deep tournament runs, and I have no reason to expect that this wouldn't be the case here. Maybe just shaking off some rust, some nerve, going against a pretty prestigious opponent here. As the readies are coming in, waiting on 5 players now. greijtsjot, ready at the hip for this.
Prepare to fight.
There it is, just like that, getting things kicked off. Going to be Vico taking the field op role, which we've also seen him be very effective at. But it looks like Kevin's also going to be taking it. I want to get eyes on Kevin as we get things opened up here. And see what strategy he's going to go.
Destroy the entrances.
Kevin getting up close and personal to throw that can out. They're going to be taken up by Cheery's support fire alongside Aaron as Vico remains up. Going to take the tap. No, it's going to be Lamprey going out full alongside Vico, who just got gibbed. Kevin makes his way into the ruins. The Mouse providing covering fire and picking up 2 kills there with the help of Mouse as Mouse spots out Flame. Nice peek there by Mouse into the dark area of the map. Getting some good pistol damage out. And there it is, just like that. Team V56 able to find the plant, and it's going to be a pause coming through by eXile. Looks like eXile still having some technical difficulties.
Prepare to fight.
That's gonna be that Vico might going there for the plant. Trying to pronounce that correctly. As we do see the rest of greatshot going up towards the command post here, at least up towards top of this hotel. Looks like it might actually be a play towards keycard. No, Mouse going for the cross onto this bridge. Riding suppressing fire there on the Toxin, able to find the kill, pulls back. Away from the fire from those offices. Is Kevin going to try to line something up here with the Panzer? And we've seen such great effect. Waiting for this spawn time surely to come to completion here. Fires the shot. Not going to find anything with it. Lamprey with a big, fast push into... I like that. Into the command post. I'm going to be taken out. Not give Mouse with a nice revive. Aaron going to be able to find the kill on the plane alongside Mouse. But just like that, allies find control of the command post. And that was just such a beautiful play there. Waiting for that spawn time. Taking the Panzer shot to clear out the room. Getting enough information to know, like, hey, I can make this jump and go for it here. Mouse with a good revive there onto his Kobe. And it continues. Just need to get an engineer in there now. But if you look at that, it's going to be Kupra. Still the only engineer on the allied side. It's a battle of measured intent here. Do you, as the Axis team, go and try to cover the command post, or do you count that as a loss and go and cover the key card? It's going to be Cooper committed to building the command post. 2 remaining up for Team eXile, and greatshot just holding such great control
Command post constructed.
of the map. This goes to show it's not just taking that command post room, it's just the value that it provides you by holding it. Really putting the Axis team into a difficult position to find any footing on this map.
Objective taken.
Lane not quite able to return the key card there as Mouse picks it up, moves in to the drop-off point and able to find it. And allies making amazing time on this map here so far. Vico Baby looking for a bit of an early build. They're going to be taken out. Did not go for the plant at that main barrier. Dynamite goes down at truck barrier number 1. This Cooper is still suffering from that leg surgery, not able to quite jump as high as he used to. Gonna have to be down to earth and nimble here as he looks for an opening onto this truck. Good shot there onto Cherry. Kevin with the follow-up on the plane. It's gonna be Tony, the only straggler. They're able to find 1 kill so far, but it's gonna be Michael looking for the trade. And he's not able to find it. Big gib coming out there by Sunny, putting the engineer for the allied team out full. We need to find the build on this truck. Revive on the Cooper. No, not quite. Gib comes through. And there are no engineers to get this task done now. Let's get eyes on Vico. Now, we're all thinking it. Aaron's up right now, but he gets spotted out. I'm curious to see what Kevin has in mind with this bazooka Panzer. Yeah. Good damage there on the Sunny. Finds the kill, indeed, and the Gib. We've seen such convincing play from the Allies up until this point, but it does seem that there's a bit of a struggle going on for the truck here. I was about to say, I hope we see some more pushes from their spawn. Get exactly that just there. Kevin with a nice give coming out from the bazooka, and that's all it took, right? That little bit of focus from Spawnway. We saw that concentration coming in from main, able to take advantage of that and get the job done. Barrier is blown at this point.
Firing for effect.
The Allies make their way towards the truck. Gonna have to fight through a wall of artillery fire too, as Cooper's just gonna get the truck moving as far as he can with it. We're gonna be able to find Mouse with the artillery. Vico picks up a kill. Be playing with the push here. Cooper's gonna find him no problem. Trade comes out though as Mouse gets onto the truck and finds the kill onto Tony and finds the kill onto Cinch. 3 kills for Mouse right there in quick succession as he moves the truck at the same time. Very efficient as he hands the truck driving duty off, and Kevin picks up 3 kills there with the mobile Browning. Fury, the last man standing, taken out by Cupra. And the Allies get some unfettered momentum here, at least for the next 11 seconds. And you've got to be feeling pretty good right now if you're Team greejtsjot.
The truck is past the second barrier.
Take a look at these scores. Kevin, again, leading in damage. A much more even damage distribution coming out from eXile this time around, though. This time it's going to be plain... Oh, no, it's going to be Cheery leading in damage. eXile fighting for everything here. 6 minutes, 50 seconds left on the clock. It's not that much time to do it. They're going to need a super strong first stage here. They're going to need to pull out all the tricks, get a back build for the truck, sneak it, find the command post really early, move that key card, just coordinate very well to get it done. Hoping they can do it. We'll see what they can do.
Destroy the entrance.
This map is one of those maps that has potential to be beaten pretty quickly. And I think I've seen the most exciting upsets in the second rounds on this map compared to any other.
They constructed a command post.
Playing there with a nice read by Mouse, but not able to dodge the grenade. Gonna go full for that. Does get the spawn time though. Is Aaron able to pick up a kill? Mouse gonna pick up the kill on the Tony, but Sunny able to find his way up into these ruins. Could be a good opportunity here for him to find a flag cap. It's going to be 14 seconds from now until he finds that opportunity. He needs to watch out for that airstrike. He's going to be taken out by Cupra. Now switching to the SMG instead of the rifle, and Cooper just proving why he's such an effective player. So he's going to be switching to the soldier class. 26 seconds left on the clock, and we'll see what he can get done. Spots several out in the ruins, but gonna find the kill onto his teammate Cinch again by mistake. The Panzer goes just a bit short. B56 move in to take advantage. It's gonna be Cheery, the last man standing, gets taken out on his own accord there. Being taken out there by the grenade. And tough pickings here if you are Exile. Nice shooting there on the Vico. Traded right back by Mouse. Kevin, Aaron picking up 2. Fresh respawn for the allies. See what they can do.
Affirmative.
Only 5 minutes, soldier.
And V56 putting on a very dominating performance in this defense. Plane going again towards side as he gets taken out by Kevin almost immediately coming out the door. And it's just a firing squad here for greejtsjot as they take out the entire allied team. Exile has fallen. Lyco moves in for the respawn kill. And a nice grenade coming out. They're going to be meeting the face of Cheery. Plane remains. And look at this. They actually do have the Covert Ops uniform. So with a bit of a curious peek. I like that he's running with the pistol too. It honestly gives us some credence, but he's taken out immediately by the crossfire. Just read like a book by Lamchi. Plane gonna be able to fall to Lamchi's Luger as well. He has V56 with a fresh respawn, as is the allies. Good damage coming out there by Sinji, able to find the Gib. Sunny gonna find himself full, but Plane able to find a good important kill there right before the Axis respawn. Gonna need to find it again though to have any success. Mouse picks off Plane. And 3 minutes, 15 seconds left on the clock here. It is getting dire if you are Team Exile. 9 seconds left, and a nice rev grenade coming out. Gonna be body blocked, though, by that revived corpse. Frankenstein's monsters reanimated as Tony takes the tap. Kevin's so stable, so much trust in his team to be able to find these revives that he just remains there shooting. He's not bobbing in and out or anything like that. He's just knows what the ask is, and he's going to do it well, knowing that he's going to have the support from his team to do it. Mouse picking up 2 kills there, and I do want to get eyes on Mouse before things end up here. Just playing this main position so well, finding this engage onto his teammate Cheer. He gets taken out, and the Gib comes through with the grenade, but Cooper able to find the revive regardless. Mouse gets a second opportunity here to find the kill right back on the Cheery.
Only 2 minutes.
Greijtsjot, just such a powerhouse. Cooper with that clutch headshot there to find the kill on the plane before his teammate could die. And Cooper's just one of those players, like, you take the rifle out of his stand, he's still a monster with the SMG by shooting there on the plane by Mouse, as he now turns his sights towards Sunny. As we have a minute 15 left on the clock. And what do you even do if you're Exile at this point? I mean, there is just no room to breathe. It's greijtsjot just moves in on you and constricts you like a snake. And it's almost like they're attacking, really. The moment they see an enemy on Exile fall, they just push right in. Cooper falls back, though, sensing some trouble here. Exile, so many numbers strong. Cooper, the last man standing, takes one out with the Luger. Grenade comes through for Plane.
We've
He's able to find the flag. Revive on the plane by Cinch. With 20 seconds left on the clock. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. This is 3-0 for Great Shot. Let's take a look at the score lines now. Mouse in true Mouse fashion, just picking up the most damage there at the end for his team. Well played by Mouse. Love to see it. It looks like we're going to be moving right into Adler Nest. No time to waste. Now, if we get to see Adler Nest Frostbite, this could be a clean reverse sweep for eXile here. I've seen them get many a upset on these maps. Can never count Cinch out to find a clutch Panzer. Plane's pretty good with the dock runs. Able to weasel himself out of many situations, so these are the kinds of maps where we see some excitement. Kind of a bit of a mix, a lot of confidence coming in from this Great Shot lineup. We see the readies coming in even on the defending team before eXile, for the most part. eXile straggles in a little bit towards the end there to get it first, but waiting on Mouse and Kevin here for the rest. Looks like it's going to be the planer going towards the soldier roll here in the beginning of this map, and unlike Supply, they're not doing a bluff. They're not doing a little bit of a preview. It looks like they want to try to be surprising here. I mean, you see Plane hanging back with this thing. Doesn't want to play his hand too early. And let's see what he can get done with the bazooka.
Dynamite the glory control.
Early pause comes out. Actually coming in from the Axis team this time. Cooper called it. Yeah, let's get a bit of an analysis on these positions here. Let's see if we can't figure out why this pause has come through. Yeah, it looks like Aaron's AFK. Also on a soldier roll. The match reset is coming through. And a quick intermission as things get kicked off right again. Still going to be playing on that soldier class, and Aaron with the return fire. I do want to get eyes on Plane, though, because this will be the opening of the match. If he's able to get even one pick here, I think it will be great for his team.
Dynamite the glory control.
He seems to hang back a little bit more, going for a very precise shot here. Should be able to connect, and it does with Vico. 2 remain up for the side of the Axis team. Respawn does come through. Kevin stays pushed forward to try to handle any of the fallout. And a nice little flank there on the Toxin. Takes heavy damage there. Toxin can be able to find the kill. Not nice enough. As Cooper moves in immediately for this defuse. Gonna be jumped on by Plane, who stops the defuse. Well played there by Plane. Michael gonna fall, but he's gonna have to be the one to get it if he is going to. Tony there with the aggression. And Tony picks up 4 kills for the Allies. Let's eXile push through off the nice defuse cancel there by Plane with that grenade.
Objective destroyed. Construct the command post.
Just like that. First push plant is successful. Sonny moves forward for the command post. And lots of attention being put here by Great Shot for the command post. I mean, Kevin coming in with a flank there, it looked like. Nonetheless, revives all around. Medics remain up as Plane pushes in on this soldier class. Eyes on his charge here.
Command post constructed.
Command post is erected for the allies, and Plane takes the tap. Let's see if we can get another thing done with this bazooka. Good kill there with the grenade. Cooper going to be finding some full off the heels of it. Respawn coming up for the Axis team now. This is Plane's time to shine. He's going to do it at the door. I like to see this, actually. Trying to find the ref grenade there. Does not quite find Cooper, but it doesn't matter. The distraction's enough. Doc's in the hands of Toxin. Going to be taken out by Kevin, though. What a read. Kevin with the return. Plane remains up with this Panzer, and he certainly got spotted out there. 9 seconds left of the Axis respawn. Only 2 up right now. Plane could get into a good position here to perhaps find a kill with the Panzer. No, he's going to actually be going for the Docs themselves. Good read by Plane there to be able to do it, and good positioning. And we said how good Plane is at running these documents. He's already off to the races. Going to be dropping it here at first spawn.
Objective taken. Objective taken.
And lots of first spawn coverage coming out here by eXile. Tony able to pick up a kill from the command post area, which is actually quite a big deal. Plane moving in with the aggression. He's spotted out there. Could be caught in the corner. Gonna have to rely on his team heavily to be able to do this. No! Allied team is falling. That was so preemptive to move the docks like that. Allies should, at this point, though, be able to at least go and set up the next grab. So, Axis team not fully out of the water yet. And it's going to be interesting to see how they play this. I mean, it looks like it's only air on covering. And a nice recovery here by the Axis team. Actually, V56 picking up so many kills at the docks area. What a great play by V56.
Objective secured.
That was actually quite a chess play. I mean, they only left one person in reality to defend those docks. He wasn't in any opportunity, like if 2 or 3 of them went to go reclaim them, it would have been a difficult task to go and return them. But it was just a great read there by V56 to realize, hey, they're going to pivot and just go for the regrab. And so must we. Plane making his way up with this Panzer again, and a nice opportunity here perhaps to get a pick. Looks like he wanted to maybe anticipate that push coming out from Dean Door, but didn't. And time's ticking away now. And it looks like they're going to be setting up for the next spawn cycle. Nice spot by Kevin, though. Maybe not intentionally. Kevin gets the read for his team on what's coming next. Plane's going to go for it anyway. Panzer out. He's able to find one with it. Toxin with the revive on the Sunny. A nice headshot there on the Aaron. Going for the grab. Bit of a struggle to get it. 10 seconds left on the Axis respawn. They're going to have no trouble getting this back through spawnway. And there it is, a 4-minute, 50-second time set here on Adler Nest. Good to see some team play coming out from eXile here, and a very strong showing in the beginning. Let's get a look at the stats. Lamchi pulls ahead with the damage this time around for greejtsjot. And it's going to be Tony yet again leading with damage for his team. And playing lowest damage on the team, but an impressive number nonetheless, considering that for the majority of the game he was using the Panzer, so definitely got good use out of it. And the readies are coming in quick. It's going to be Aaron opening things up with the Panzer for the Allies this time around, to no one's surprise. I'm sure the Axis team is going to be anticipating it. I'm very curious to see where Plane's going to fire the Panzer on the Axis team, considering he's warmed up with it now. It's a toss-up, but I'm going to say we go ahead and spectate Plane again, as every time he's fired the Panzer, at least this round, he's gotten 1 kill. No, he's actually going to be starting with the MG. So that is good to know. Eyes back to Aaron, and we'll see what he decides to do. I do like the MG play, though. I think that it can be quite effective. It can also be very dangerous, considering how immobile you are. If it's expected by the Allies, he's probably going to be picked off pretty cleanly and closely here. Nice preemptive shot coming out there by Aaron, but don't like to see that. I don't like those pre-fires with the Panzers. Actually, Plane picking up the Panzer again. Went off that MG back to the Panzer, finds the kill on the Kevin, and maintaining his good record with the Panzer here. I do want to get eyes on Cooper and Mouse to see how they defend this. So much confidence in these shots that Cooper has. I mean, he hits with that rifle grenade, immediately starts up again with the pistol, just knowing that he got the damage out. He figures, oh, wow, this should be pretty easy to finish this off here. Finds the kill and the give on the Sunny with the rifle grenade. Tony going to be trading 2 back for himself, but it doesn't matter.
Construct the command post.
Bunker controls go to the Allies as Vico makes his way towards the command post. And I like this coverage better from the Allies here, putting 2 on that bridge up front and having 2 coming in for the return for the revive in case you need it. I mean, that is plenty of pressure coming up when you have teammates barreling towards those documents. It's going to be a call for the response by the Axis team because they can't just let that go. Cooper picking up a nice kill there on the Toxin. Axis team respawn comes in as Jerry's going to be able to find the kill on the Cooper with the grenade. We got Kevin on the Panzer this time. 21 seconds left on the Axis respawn. And some aggression coming out, too. Aaron actually goes with the smoke grenade strat. It's actually funny, I had a conversation with Anim a while back, and he's a big advocate of using more smoke grenades as a covert op, and honestly, so am I. I've seen that work out so many times. I've seen Candy use it to great effect, and it's just a pretty nice little NA strat that I like to see there. Cool to see Aaron go and try it. Nonetheless, though, will be Kevin remaining up with this Panzer again. 10 seconds left on the Axis respawn. And at this point, you got to anticipate a potential grenade or maybe a peek around this corner before the tap comes, so we see Plane do it before. Kevin pushes out. And nice Panzer shot there on the Sunny. Gets the give. 22 seconds left on the Axis respawn, but Vico could be taking out 2. Tony takes out 2 of his own. It's an attempted rush away from Vico, but Lance gonna have to deal with this team door now. By shooting on the Toxin, but it's gonna be the return from Plane. And actually takes the full spawn for that. 5 seconds left for the Axis respawn with 3 remaining up. Tony gonna fall. Plane gonna fall. Toxin.
Objective taken.
Gonna allow the docs to go in the hands of Aaron. How many times have Mouse and Aaron found themselves in this same position together, just running these docks in? 4 seconds left on the respawn, and a good read that nobody's going to be there to stop it. Great shot. Able to beat the time by a minute. Yeah, it looks like V56 willing to play another map. Sunny leaves Frostbite out. Radar missile decay on the docket still.
Prepare to fight.
Defend the entrance.
Now,
Don't let them capture the...
match reset coming in. I think you got to be careful here if you're Exile.
Prepare to
Coming
fight.
off the heels of a loss like that has got to be a little bit demoralizing. And a map like Radar has so much opportunity to be crazy. I mean, this ended up being Team USA's strongest map to everybody's surprise for the Nations Cup. And I think it was because of how adaptive they were with their strategy. I mean, we saw them go for the West Radar parts instead of the East Radar parts first numerous times. And I think that V56 could take advantage here of some demoralization and have a lot of way with this map. So 3 quick kills going to Great Shot here in the beginning, and it looks like Aaron's going to be even trying to attempt to get an early uniform to let his team in through back. And this is exactly what I'm talking about, even giving the uniform there to make sure that they know they don't have it. A bit of a surprise going to be coming up here at the command post area. Planet side already done, and they have a lot of what they need to be very disruptive at this point in time. Aaron goes for the jump, and he's able to get it. He's going to let Vico in here. Is there anyone on the other side waiting? Yes, it's going to be Tony waiting with a loaded rifle grenade. And this is quite the gambit coming out here by Tony. You got to be careful here because it pays off. But it could have been such a rush in through main, like really just trusting, like you're such a force to be reckoned with the rifle at side, and to commit that whole effort up there, if they don't come through there, it's just not efficient. Mouse able to find the flag at main. Now, despite the success there of shutting down that uniform play, there are 2 facts to look at. I mean, the Allies have control of main. They've been able to blow side already, and barely any time has elapsed. They are moving through this very effectively and efficiently. And I'm curious to see how Exile is going to answer it. I mean, you see Exile have 4 people hard committed to side at this point. Once main blows, this could be a play for East, and I'm almost anticipating that's what's going to happen if this push right here with Mouse backing doesn't work at the command post.
We destroyed the main entrance. Steal the radar.
17 seconds left on the respawn as Mouse is able to find the pick on the cinch. 3 remain up for the Allied side, and Mouse finding that kill again, moves in to find damage on the Toxin. Toxin's able to find the kill. Kupro with a trade right back. And yeah, look at this. Kevin ready to make the push up towards main. Finds the kill onto Sunny, and Sunny, such a risky spot to be in there. I'm not sure why he was thinking there's not a potential for a main push here. Airstrike coming out from Theory, but the Allies team just plowing right in, and this is exactly what we're talking about. This is the kind of East first play that we said could happen, and if it does, it's more or less game over for the Axis team, or West Radar parts versus the East Radar parts are a lot easier to grab and secure, but Plane with a big sneaky play, able to save the day. Created right back with the Panzer, though, by Lamptey. Fresh respawn for the Allies, and my gut's telling me this is going to be a side play. I could be wrong, though. No, it looks like there's going to be another build-up towards main.
Objective taken.
East radar parts have been grabbed. What an interesting conundrum to be in here if you're the Axis team. Vico again making this play towards East. Looks like he's going to be trying to free up some pressure. But Cheery going to be able to sit back and find that kill. Surely now this is the play towards the command post. risky little push up there by Cooper. Not only did he get taken out by the artillery, he let them know that the attack side is imminent. I mean, they're committing the entire rifle there. Getting caught like that is not good. You're going to be able to pick up Mouse there by mistake with the bazookas. Kevin is going for a west grab.
West radar parts
Taken out by
lost.
Cheery.
We've stolen the west radar parts.
And so far on the series, my MVP's got to be playing for that very nice, secure play. This would be a very different game right now if that didn't happen.
Objective taken.
West part stolen again.
Objective taken. Objective taken.
Mouse trying to run it, but going to be taken out.
Objective secured.
Plane holding on to these west radar parts for dear life. And there's two people going. Covert ops next spawn, it looks like, perhaps. I don't know if this is a misread or what they're trying to do. Cooper gonna fall to Plane's knife. Aaron gonna be taken out. No revive for him. No, there should be. No, gonna be taken out by the grenade, but the backup Covert op there to blow it. Vico gets it, and who's gonna build it? Well, the answer is nobody right now. And nobody for the near future, too, as no one goes to the engineer role. There it is, it's gonna be Aaron. And playing, looking more comfortable than he has so far in this entire series. Picking up 2 quick kills there at West. East radar parts go into the hands of Mouse. He's out through the races with them. Cooper with a deep push there, and that was pretty smart, actually, just giving Mouse the room to go and secure those documents, those radar parts from the eastern coast. Vico with a great movement play there, finding his way into West. 15 seconds left on the respawn, and he's just picked off 2 players off of Exile. 3 have fallen now, and this is a real opportunity to at least touch the West radar parts. And mine gonna be chipped here by Vico, and he's gonna be taken out by that landmine. Fresh Axis respawn. Kevin falls to the artillery support. Plane spots a player up at the playground. And Cheery moving in with new weapons for the defense. Now, this is where playing on the Allied side on radar becomes a great deal more difficult. At this point in time, you've secured the easier parts, and now the entire Axis team can gather around and protect the easier parts to protect, which makes your job almost twice as hard. Just like that, though, Aaron able to find 2 with the mobile Browning. Gonna be taken out from a tight angle at side, though. Gets a fresh respawn in, as it's gonna be a push from radar here. They're gonna be looking to get control of the Axis spawn point, that health and ammo area. Declutter the opposition. Nice grenade coming out by Mouse there.
West radar parts lost.
18 seconds left for the Axis team, and only Plane remains up. And finding a kill on the Mouse there. 10 seconds left on the respawn, but it's going to be a pick from Aaron, and they're going to be able to get it done here. They should be able to. Just like that, docks in the back of the truck. D56 at an 8-minute, 31-second time. And this is probably going to be the last round that I cast. I think the man to watch on this part's going to be Vico. Or rather, Cupra with the rifle. I want to see how he holds side and how he rotates towards main. He's always been very good on this map and always entertaining to watch. I'd imagine he's going to be paired up with a field op, either Kevin or Aaron. So it should be a very strong side hold. In fact, I hope that eXile make a play to get the west radar part secured first. Maybe they even find the command post or find a way in towards it and then fake it out to go get it. Maybe someone can channel their inner Candy here too and make a Kobe play with the smoke grenade. Waiting on one player to get things kicked off, and that one player is none other than Kevin. He is ready now, and we'll see how things get kicked off. It's going to be Cinch opening things up on that soldier class, actually. I think this will be good to see. We've seen Cinch do so much work on this class, but we haven't seen it come out much since Supply. Plane was taking up that mantle for a while, but it looks like it's going back to Cinch now as he takes the first shot and completely decimates Aaron with it. Finds the Gib and all. 11 seconds left on the Axis respawn, and it's going to be Cinch remaining on this soldier class. Only able to find one with the rifle grenade, but Mouse going to be picking up two. Kevin picks up one for himself, and Cheery able to find one on the Vico. Command post in possession by the Axis team. As Plane finds his way in. What is Plane going to do here? Finds a lot of the Axis team setting up towards side, actually. Should be good information for eXile to have. Mouse picks up two with the Thompson. Mouse picks up a third right there. Just an absolute shutdown with that flank. But now he finds himself in perhaps a difficult position here as he's going to be facing the brunt of the Allied forces here within 3 seconds. Gets into a better position.
They have captured the forward bunker.
A nice pivot to a recap here. Well played by Mouse.
The forward bunker.
Rest of his team though, not in position. I don't think they read that as the same way that Mouse did, but it was still an impressive play. Lots of potential for something there to happen. eXile makes their way in towards main, gonna be mowed down by Kevin's mobile MG as he picks up 3. And where's the Kobe going? Sunny taking heavy fire. It's a complete shutdown there by V56. What a read. As we find ourselves with 6 minutes left on the clock. Dynamite finally goes down at the side entrance. The Allies are happy to have secured main at this point. Nice shooting there by Plane to find that pick on the Kevin, but he's going to be getting some return fire there by Vico. Vico picks up a second kill as Toxin makes his way in towards the health and ammo of the Axis team. 5 seconds left on the respawn, though. He's in a peculiar spot. He's trying to make his way up the stairs, and he makes it.
Destroyed the side entrance. Construct the command post.
Nice pick there on the Aaron, actually. Opportunity to get some more health and ammo.
The command post.
Plane does have a uniform. I wonder what he's going to attempt to do with it.
Post constructed.
Formal defense really never being set up here by V56. I actually think that this is a good opportunity for eXile to maybe win this map. 5 minutes left on the clock is no short feat, and they have control of main and side at this point. So they have an opportunity to switch up the plays, spawn as a team together, and go and hit different sides of the map. Or even spawn separately if they so want to, sort of like V56 did last round. Shutdown coming in from Great Shot. Shout out to Gamma, good to see him here. So he finds himself in a bit of a peculiar situation here. Gonna be looking for this pick on the Vico at fake. Pushes in on him as Vico takes cover behind the bushes. And a little bit of an awkward exchange here. Risk mitigated as Sunny's able to spot out Kupra. Gonna take the tap, though. Looks like Toxin trying to make a play up towards west, though, but a fresh respawn coming in for the Axis side. You gotta shut that down. What's Plane doing? Plane is deep into the enemy base here. Actually just survived a full spawn. Has a good opportunity to flank. Gets spotted by Kupra, though. Forced to fall back. 17 seconds left till the Axis respawn. Aaron's gonna be able to find the kill. Big push towards east coming in, though. Tony with the revive up at the parts. He's gonna be able to grab him here.
Objective taken.
Does that, but gets taken out by the mouse.
Need a medic.
And D56 just have such a lock on this position. It seems like eXile having difficulty committing to one part or the other. Toxin back here at main again, going to be taking this fire in from Vico. Lamtree going to be picking up 2 kills. Vico 1. Plane finds 1 with the grenade, but Mouse is going to be able to find Tony. Lamtree finds Cherry.
Objective secure.
Mouse is able to find the secure for those east radar parts.
Objective taken. We've stolen the east
Doc's in
radar
the hands
part.
of Cinch, and that's a good person to have them. So east radar parts should be secured here, but this does put us in the same situation we found ourselves in before. Allies are going to be facing down the isolated west radar parts, more difficult to grab, and now the Axis team is going to be able to focus all their defenses on these spots right here. So we actually see that coming to fruition here. Aaron, Kupra, and Kevin committed to the battlefield as Vico makes his way up to distribute ammo, or rather landmines.
Need a medic.
2 minutes to get out of here, soldier.
He makes his way up. Gonna be spotted out by Mouse there. Tony in from behind. Gonna be looking for this kill on the Mouse. The Mouse gonna be able to find both of them. Shuri up at Fate. With Sunny. And I've never been a big fan of calling an artillery onto the east radar parts, or rather the west radar parts either. It's such a wide area to try to effectively nail down, and really you're only zoning them off somewhere that is not that important for them to be at in the first place.
Need a medic.
Medic falls, and Field Op falls there shortly after. Nobody there to revive him quite yet. No, it's going to be Cheery setting up again, but grenade goes on to Sunny, forcing him to tap. One minute left on the clock here, and it's now or never. Toxin looking to potentially boost somebody. No, going to be going around, looking for a flank. 13 seconds left on the Axis respawn as he does spot out Kevin. Going to have to spot out Lanty here as well, and finds the kill. Toxin going to be looking for Vico next. But 2 more waiting on the radar parts themselves. 1 second left till the Axis respawn. Plane nails the trick jump. He's going to be going to grab the docks. Doesn't spot the landmine, though.
West radar
Dies
part
to
lost.
it.
We've stolen the west radar part.
And a Det from Team USA. Big fan of that landmine.
Objective secure.
Put the masterclass on how to plan it consistently together with Oh You're Cool. And having that landmine is almost like having an extra player. It's just such a good insurance policy. You see it right there. I mean, a potential game-winning play just completely shut down by a single landmine. And there's just no control of the Axis spawn there by eXile. Great shot. Going to be taking on 2 more points, and we'll see if they're going to continue to play. And it looks like that's going to be it. Hey, everybody, thanks for
Auf
tuning
Wiedersehen.
in. I hope everyone has a good night. As always, I really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. It's a lot of fun for me, especially when, other people are enjoying it too. So thank you. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.